closet.
Alright, what's going on, guys? So today, as you can tell by the title and thumbnail, we are going to be doing some 3.5 anniversary EX predictions. So using the leaks and data mines and also like other One Piece games, we can kind of see what characters would be good candidates for EX, and then from the candidates I think we come up with a pretty good guess of what the actual EX for 3.5 anniversary will be. So 3.5 anniversary is on August 25th. Last year we did get EX Akainu on the 2.5 anniversary, and he pretty much countered Roger and Odin. But what's crazy is before Akainu, the actual date of the 2.5 anniversary, we did get Yamato right before. So that was the first time we got 2 units in the half anniversary. Usually we get one, which was Big Mom on the first half anniversary, or the 1.5 anniversary. So that's crazy. So yeah, that being said, I think this anniversary is gonna be the same pattern. We might get two EXs. So instead of one winner for the EX candidates, I think we'll have to choose 2, because I think OPBR is definitely ramping up the amount of EXs now. Alright, so let's actually look at the data mines and leaks that we already have. I think these are all thanks to Spawn and pretty much like the Discord server, the main OPBR Discord server. But this is very handy because they update this with like all the updated information about each leak. So here are the characters we already got: Burgess, Shiryu, Stealth Black, Judge, Jozu, Vista, Fernosuke, Usahachi, Wiper. We got Page 1 Ulti, and recently we just got Marco and Perspero. So yeah, these leaks are pretty updated. We also got Logtown and Skypiea maps, so nothing in terms of new maps, but we do have some characters in these leaks that we still don't have in the game yet. Alright, so the characters in the leaks that we don't have are Foxy, Afro Luffy, Kobe, the captain version, which I'm assuming will be Captain of Sword or whatever that little group is called. We also have Jinbei in here, Chopper Mask, and we have another Vivi, so that's weird. We recently did get a Vivi, but not recently, but like pretty recent, I would say. We also have Leo, which is the tiny little super small character. I don't even know how they're gonna fit him in OPBR. Like, we already have Sugar and she's mad small, and compared to like Kaido, for example, like mad small. So how are they gonna make an even smaller character in OPBR? It's gonna be crazy. And yeah, so Leo's in the leaks, and we have Idio, which is actually one of the Dressrosa Coliseum fighters. So this tells me we might get some other fighters like the King Punch guy, you know, the Jacket guy, Don Shinjao with the crazy head, and even Kairos, which was the warrior, the gladiator warrior. That would be cool to see. Next we have Fukuro and Jabra in the leaks, so more CP9 members. I'm super excited for Jabra because I think he might be another CP0 type unit where he's just like an attacker who transforms into like a runner or something, or maybe at least like just like a stacking unit. Just like when CP9 I mean CP0 Lucci came out, he was just so broken, dude. So hopefully Jabra is like somewhat like that. He is a wolf and he got that drip, no cap. So I'm definitely excited for him. But I would also love to see some of the other CP9 members like Kumadori, the yo guy. I think he would be cool with his little hair grapple stuff. And also Blueno, or Blueno. How do you say his name? Blueno? I don't even know, bro. Blueno. I think that's how you say his name. Nah, I don't even remember. But that motherfucker, dude, he could be a super toxic runner that could just back cap your flag. We do have Hyuguma in the game, and one of his skills is pretty much teleports back to spawn flag, which is the weirdest skill. I don't know what use it has. Maybe defend last second. But that being said, something like that, but in the opposite way, where you teleport to the enemy spawn, could be super broken last minute, or even just being an annoyance during the game. And I don't know, maybe Blueno could be the first unit they do it on, so that would be dope. Lastly, in the leaks, I saved the hype units for last. We got Boa Stampede, which was crazy to see in the leaks because we already have Bullet, Sabo, and Smoker from Stampede in the leaks, or not in the leaks, in the game. And if you know, like you can't, those units are more rare than EX units because they came out once and never came out again. So that's pretty crazy. And like, I don't know why they would drop another Stampede unit when the Stampede hype has already been done. Like, Stampede's over. The next hype is with Film Red, which actually comes out in August 6th, and which is near, like, a little before the anniversary. So I don't know, maybe that means something. The anniversary is August 25th, and we have the Film Red event on August 6th. So OPBR did also announce that they're going to do something special for the Film Red event, so that definitely means something. And I'm excited to see what they do. Maybe another Shanks with also the other, like, Shanks' daughter we could have, and a bunch of the characters, like the Straw Hat Pirates from Film Red. They look really cool. We've seen their character designs and all that. So yeah, it was interesting to see Boa Stampede Edition coming out when Film Red's going to be the new hype. But this could go along well with Shiki. Shiki is also an old movie character, and you know, Shiki has some immense potential to be an EX because he's got that crazy, like, lions, like, wrath. I don't even know what it was called, but he just, like, crushes all the Straw Hats into, like, this crazy, like, Tree of Life Naruto looking thing. And I was like, damn, like, this man's strong as hell. And not to mention, he could just make other things float. He just make things float, which is crazy. So Shiki does have EX potential, but that being said, I think him being a movie character and Boa's also being a movie character and knowing how they did movie characters in the past, I think they're just gonna drop like a little One Piece movie event and just slap Boa and Shiki as a bounty fest in there and call it a day. Maybe right before 3.5 anniversary as well. Lastly, in the leaks, we have Blackbeard with Gura Gura State. Alright, so switching over to Pirate Warriors 4, I want to show you guys that Blackbeard time skip drip. And this is the one with Gura Gura, which is Whitebeard's fruit. Yeah, usually when I do these types of videos, I like to showcase the characters in Pirate Warriors 4 because they got every moveset imaginable. Here we got time skip Blackbeard. This is the OG Blackbeard pre-time skip that we already have in OPBR. However, before we get into him, I do want to discuss some units that I think we could see this sometime this year that aren't even in the leaks. Of course, most of these characters would be potential bounty fest, if not just step ups. I don't think they would be EX level, but some characters such as Sparking Red, I'm super excited to see him in the game. I just think having we already have Judge in the game, so you know they shown the potential for Germa. So you know, I think if we could just get, I mean, I don't really care for the other ones, but they might make it like a dual unit, maybe the first trio unit or something. You know, that could be cool. But I think Sparking Red's probably the main, like, coolest one. Would give him the most hype and all that. But he's got a drip, and yeah, like he's got some cool skills. Like, look at this, Sparking Valkyrie. Like that man is sick, dude. That man is sick. So yeah, I would hope to see him as a Bounty Fest at least. And a skill like this, I could see them doing, like a trio skill. Something like that could be cool. But yeah, having more of the Germa 66, I definitely want to see, even though they're not in the leaks. Another character not in the leaks yet is X Drake V2. If I could just find him. There we go. X Drake V2. We already got, I think, the one without the hat. But, you know, give him a little hat. And in the anime, we've seen a little more of what he could do. He's got his hybrid form. And we've seen his green hockey finally. So looking at X Drake in Pirate Warriors 4, he's actually like insanely broken in Pirate Warriors 4. That's why I was like, damn, we really need a V2 because, yo, this man, like, he's got hockey, he's got a whole dino transformation, and it's been a minute since we've seen a transformation like CP0's. So maybe having one that he transforms into his dino state and you could actually control him like in Pirate Warriors 4. So look at this. I just bit the guy, bro. Chomping on him. And he got a little dash. Like, easy skill for OPBR to make. You know, they love doing them dash skills. And, yeah, but let me show you this other skill. If I think it's not this one. This one's pretty dope, too. But this one, I think. Look at this, bro. He just screams, does a little slice, and just boof. Like, bro. This man, X Drake, is not to be messed around with. That also reminds me, I like this little Beige over here. I would love to see another Beige. Like, look at this man just keeping the people in his body. I think Beige also, he's not in the leaks, and I think another Beige would be dope with his like big Faza and all that. Like I mentioned, it would also be great to see a Beige unit. Look at this man, turns into a little tank. Like, he could have the speed, and he could be like an all-around unit, you know. And we do have him in OPBR, but he's a 3-star, which is so disrespectful, you know, so disrespectful. And look at this. This is his awakening, bruh. That was so dope. That was so dope. He just gets a little mafia boss. Let me see. There we go. Big Mufasa. Oh, he just destroys everything. Like, probably get like 100% damage reduction. Because he was taking EX Big Mom, pretty much. So, yeah. We definitely need a V2 Beige. Following along this 3-star worst gen trend, we got Hawkins. And I definitely think we need another Hawkins unit as well. He's playing a big role in Land of Wano right now. But he's a 3-star unit in OPBR, so... I don't know. You know, we do have this exact version, but I think, like, yeah, exactly, bro. Transformation Hawkins, bro. That's all we need. We have the exact version right now, but give him a transformation, or at least just strawman Hawkins. That would be pretty dope as well. But I think Hawkins has huge potential. With his strawman transformation and all that. Like, look at this, bro. Just give him a transformation just like this. You could just give him a little skill where you turn into Hawkins for a bit. We already have EX Luffy. We need more transforming units, bro. I don't know what it is. I thought they were gonna do a Marco, but nah. So yeah, having Hawkins would be super dope as well. Another 3-star worst gen killer. We definitely need a V2 because this man is so dope. Even if it's not killer specifically, but it's Kamazo the killer, you know, that could be dope as well. But this man is like a speed demon with his sights. He got cool, unique weapons, and he's putting in work against Kaido in the anime right now. So I think seeing a nice little killer unit would be super dope. And look at this man. He just speedy monster. He also fought Zoro head on, but you know how that ended. But yeah, maybe a skill like Sonic Scythe that he did on Kaido. I don't think they have it in this game, but something like that with another skill could work very well for him. So I would be happy to see him. Some more units that aren't in the leaks. And these ones, especially can be Bounty Fest, and that is Smoothie and Cracker. So Smoothie is so broken in this game because she could pretty much go in giant mode and take off her helmet, which is dope as hell. So here we go. She pretty much just got long range juice attacks. Like, it's supposed to be juice, but you know, sure, OPBR could do it better. But if I go over here, you could just juice out the enemies and go giant mode. Boom. And now that you're giant mode, you got some crazy long range attacks like this. Boom. Like, dude, Smoothie is gonna be probably like a broken blue defender, I'm assuming. And I'm just so surprised her and Cracker aren't in the leaks, so it's kind of surprising. But let me show you some of the other skills she has. Boom, just super long range move. And then she could go back into her small form. She does lose like a little like HP, I guess, but it's pretty dope. And yeah, she's one of the, I think, top commanders of Big Mom. So she got super high potential, bro. As for Cracker, this man is probably going to be a powerhouse, like red attacker. I could see that perfectly, because in this game he's just a powerhouse with his crackers, bro. So he's got crazy normal attacks, and he could also just straight up turn into the Cracker Soldier and just cook people with this. Probably gain some damage reduction, all that, and just cook people with it. Yeah, Cracker, I think, could be like straight up a super broken red attacker that you know, just destroys people with this. Like, look at this, bro. He got like that Ashura Zoro going on. Boom. And then he hit him with some I know he did this in the anime especially. Just slams a bunch of Cracker soldiers on them. But this man, after seeing what Parasparrow could do, I think Cracker and Smoothie could be super broken Bounty Fest. Alright, so some other units that this game doesn't actually have that I think can be like Bounty Fest but not EX level are Hody Jones. I don't know how Hody Jones and like other fishmen, that little octopus guy with the 8 swords and stuff, I don't know how all those guys aren't in the game yet. It's crazy to see. So I think a bunch of the fishmen are like a long time coming, bro. So probably some of those, even though they're not in the leaks. And other units that we might see are Sasuke. He's actually fighting Tanky Frankie right now. I think he could be really cool unit in like a really cool defender, maybe. Know who we are. And also Who's Who. That man is a menace. I don't think the anime has shown too much of him, but Who's Who, I think, will be a really cool character to see, because he is pretty much, I don't know if it's a spoiler or not, so maybe like mute it real quick, but he is a saber-toothed tiger, bro. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, Who's Who and also King, I think, can all be super high level Bounty Fest. Maybe before the Annie or after. We might get some new leaks after it. But yeah, dude, King, I don't know how, like, King might even be EX level, but I think he's just gonna be a super broken Bounty Fest. The last 2 Bounty Fest predictions I have are Hybrid Kaido and a new Wano Big Mom. So in the anime currently, they're like in the heat of the battle right now. We're probably about to see Hybrid Kaido soon, and we've seen what Big Mom is doing with her new like crazy Indra lightning and stuff, like all the crazy stuff. So a new Wano Big Mom and also a Hybrid Kaido, I think, would be excellent Bounty Fest candidates. So yeah, that's pretty much all the Bounty Fest and step-ups that we might get, including the leaks and not in the leaks. But now let's get into the EX candidates. Alright, so the first EX candidate of the day we have time skip Blackbeard. Y'all should have seen it coming. Bro, time skip Blackbeard. This is the #1 EX candidate for everyone right now, and everyone thinks it's gonna be like guaranteed 3.5 in the EX. And honestly, it's hard to see why not. But the reason why I don't think he's that high level of a candidate is because I don't think OPBR is ready to have multiple EX characters already, if you know what I mean. Like, we already have an EX Blackbeard, even though he's fell off hard. I don't think it's time, but maybe it is, because he did fall off pretty hard, and this is OPBR's way of saying, all right, even EX are getting power crept. So let's take a look at Blackbeard in Power Warriors 4. All right, so here we have Blackbeard time skip. This man looks crazy drippy with this suit, no cap. So yeah, him having the darkness fruit still, where he could nullify people's devil fruit, is broken. But now he also got the power to destroy the world, bro. Look at this man. even Whitebeard don't got that skill in the game. I don't know how Bandai's gonna make him balanced if they try to include everything, but if he has like 200% damage to devil fruit users, but also tremors people, like, so it works against people who aren't even devil fruit, this man is gonna be super broken. And I think he'll be an actual transforming unit like EX Luffy. I think Blackbeard will be a green, perhaps? Maybe not green. I don't think they'll do red again. I think Blackbeard will be a green attacker slash defender. So I definitely think his skill 1 would be like a flip the world, just like this. Boom! Flips the world on him. And just, yeah, look at them. He tremors them after. So I think, you know, OPBR could do something similar to that. Flip the world, but also tremor them. I also do believe they would do his normal attacks just with a regular skill 1. Like, his normal attacks in Power Warriors 4 is just skill 1 Blackbeard that we have right now in OPBR, which is broken. So if they put that just like regularly, that would be broken. So yeah, I definitely think skill 1 would be flip the world, world's strongest man, boom, Blackbeard. And skill 2, hit him with the darkness mode, where he turns into a defender and now has the capability of getting free dodges while he's getting hit because he's in darkness state, but also has increased damage just like he would as an attacker. And that would be time skip Blackbeard, bro. Super broken attacker transforming into a defender who has the power to nullify devil fruits, but also tremor people with his new Gura mode. So easy EX candidate for sure, just because he's such a powerhouse. And yeah, time skip Blackbeard, definitely a high candidate for EX in 3.5 Anniversary. So for the next EX candidate, we're gonna kind of think logically based on what Bandai usually likes to do with popularity and all that. And I think they will go for film red event based character, and that can be easily another Shanks. So Bandai did announce that they will be doing a special event for the film red event. So that could include having, you know, the daughter, Shanks' daughter, but also just maybe another Shanks himself. You know, like, the possibilities are endless. We don't see Shanks fighting, but that makes it even better because Bandai could just do whatever. So let me just get my shades on and let me show you what EX film red Shanks would look like. As much as I want a runner Shanks, I definitely think it's just not possible. It's just not how Shanks rolls. This man is a hockey beast. He pulls up to you and just demolishes you with hockey. So I think Shanks would be another attacker, no cap. Like maybe a red attacker to make him more meta this time. So here we have his Griffin Slash. Let me show y'all. So he does the 1-2, slices the ground, then Griffin Slash. We already have that with our current EX Shanks. Shanks can have many different skills because, you know, his powers are just whatever. Like, he's just straight hockey powerhouse. But I think he might be the first unit in OPBR to have straight up just a Conqueror's Hockey where he just stuns people, but also like it's like a different type of like a Conqueror stun. So everyone who nullifies stun has to like they'll also get stunned as well. So I think he might introduce a new mechanic to the game with Conqueror's Hockey, and that could be a skill 1 where he just boom, everyone in the vicinity is just stunned. It doesn't matter who you are, you're getting stunned, bro. For skill 2, the possibilities are endless. Just a straight like I've come to stop the war, like boom, just destroys everything. I don't know. And it could be that, but like let's not forget this man is a variety unit. He also got guns. Now saying boo 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 boo. So he could have gun skill 2, or you know, like just a straight hockey powerhouse skill. So yeah, EX Film Red Shanks, definitely high candidate for EX. But let's move on to the next EX candidate. Alright, so the next few EX candidates are all characters that we have in the game, but I think we're at a point in the game now where we have the legendary characters and we have some decent versions of them, but now it's time to get their EX versions. Like we have EX Luffy, the main character of the show. Now that that's done with, it's time for EX legendary characters, such as our next EX candidate, which is EX Ace. So Ace is definitely one of the most legendary characters in One Piece, and we all know what happens in Marineford's, and I think it would be like such an easy EX candidate to have in Bounty Rush because, like, dude, he deserves the respect. Fighting Path has already shown the respect with pretty much the EX type of unit they dropped. Although he was a little bit free to play, you can get him through free to play means as well. But he's pretty much like a legendary character in Fighting Path and had a crazy moveset. I could definitely see Ace being a transforming unit as well, just like Blackbeard and of course EX Luffy, the only transforming unit currently in the game that transforms into Mera state, just like Sabo and Akainu, but it'll be a little better like combining EX Akainu and Sabo's skill. So Sabo isn't able to capture the flag, and EX Akainu is. But Sabo also doesn't have the free dodges EX Akainu gets. And yeah, so if they combine those, I think it'll be excellent skill for an EX Ace type Mera state. So yeah, I think he would be a transforming maybe runner. I could actually see him as a runner because in Pirate Warriors 4 he is a speed type unit, and we already have Marineford Ace runner, so he is definitely like a quick unit with his fire state. And maybe when he goes into Mera state, he gets like a speed increase and could also like just dash through enemies without getting hit. For his skill 2, I think having a combination of this fire pillar skill, but also while he does that, he does the Dayenkai. And like this is the most legendary skill he has. So a skill 2 like this that maybe counters timeskip Blackbeard even, and it just like absolutely destroys timeskip Blackbeard. Oh my god, I could see that perfectly. They drop timeskip Blackbeard before 3.5 Annie, and then they drop EX Ace, who just completely negates like Blackbeard, even though that's like not canon to the show. But yeah, skill 2 Dayenkai and hey, and he just traps him with the flame pillar, unless they do these flame pillars as normal attack or something. But Ace is literally that guy, bro, and I think he's EX candidate for sure. The next EX candidate is a character that should have been EX a while ago, but Bandai is just tripping, and we really don't know what they're doing. But that is EX Whitebeard. We already got Prime Beard in the game, so I don't think he would be EX, but maybe like a War Whitebeard. So Whitebeard is literally the world's strongest man in One Piece, and even in his normals he has flipping the world, you know, like they could just make Whitebeard super broken. I could see Whitebeard as a blue, maybe blue defender, because he was so tanky post-war. He was able to tank all of Blackbeard's hits, and even throughout the whole war, like he was fighting Akainu, all of that. But I think they can make him still powerful and give him the world flip. Skill 1, boom, flips the world. And, you know, I know I said the same skill for timeskip Blackbeard, but, you know, this is Whitebeard's iconic skill. But it will be funny to see Blackbeard have the same one because he just steals it, you know? I really do hope they give Whitebeard just normal attacks with, like, Tremor like this, where he just does hella damage, like... Because, yeah, Pirate Warriors 4 definitely got it going for Whitebeard. Same with Fighting Path as well. But OPBR has always just been shafting it, even after the buff, like, you know, it's tough. Of course, this man's got Conqueror's Haki just like Shanks, so they could easily give him another Conqueror's Haki skill and make him, you know, like the Conqueror's Haki stun I talked about. They could give him that easily, and that could be like a new mechanic on him as well. But I really think they might just give him like a random like skill 2, like something like this, because similar to Jax, and we know how broken and annoying this skill is. Yeah, there's a lot they could do with Whitebeard, but I definitely think if it's post-war, like, or during war Whitebeard, it would be super tanky, like defender. All right, for the next EX candidate, we got Kuzan, and I definitely think Kuzan is a high EX candidate because this man went toe-to-toe with Akainu in Punk Hazard. And he's just, dude, he's literally ice itself. This could freeze anyone. It's pretty broken trait, but it's just not used well in OPBR. So I think the next, whatever the next Kuzan is that ever comes out, will be an EX Red Runner. That's my prediction for him. So for skill 1, I think he could definitely have a skill that like grabs him just like this, and like boom, does that. But not just that, I think it'll combine that with an ice transformation. So he does that other skill and turns into ice form, where like the first few hits, anyone who hits you just freezes automatically. And for skill 2, you guys saw it right there, Ice Age, probably something like a hold Ice Age with super big AoE, and he could just freeze anyone around him, and also just go and capture the flag. So, you know, he's capping the flag, and when you're in ice state, people just freeze when they try to hit you. So I definitely think this man Kuzan is high EX candidate just because of his Devil Fruit power and how big of like a powerhouse he is in One Piece. And yeah, a transforming ice state for him would be super cool to see, where anyone who touches you just turns into ice. Will be super toxic and definitely worthy of an EX. Alright, so the next EX candidate, we got another Navy Admiral. We got no respect in OPBR, and that is Kizaru. This man is the light man himself, and it's kind of surprising that, you know, there hasn't been any versions of him in OPBR that are actually OP. So I do think the next version of Kizaru we get deserves to be an EX, And instead of being a runner, even though he's super fast, I can see the next OPBR version being a attacker Kizaru, who's just a complete powerhouse, maybe a blue attacker. And I really think they'll finally utilize more of his sword skill. So he just like, you know, got his sword, slices people up. Even Fighting Path has him using his sword and stuff. So that'd be cool. He could whip out his little light sword. But as for his skill 1, I think it'll be a transformation skill where it does put him into light mode and makes him a little faster. So maybe he could do a skill something similar to this, where he just, you know, he does a bunch of his light moves, but at the same time goes into light mode, where he gets increased speed, increased attack, and maybe when he dodges, he gets increased distance on his dodges like this. They could even make him the first unit to have extra dodges, so he does 1 dodge, and then he has another, and then 3 dodges before it goes into cooldown mode. I think that could be cool, seeing people actually playing around with their dodges more. That would make him pretty OP, but again, this is EX we're talking about. EX Kizaru, definitely a high candidate just because of how big of a powerhouse he is in One Piece show. So, yeah. Alright, so another legendary character in One Piece, not an EX and OPBR, is Dracula Mihawk, bro. This man is literally the world's strongest swordsman, and he's not EX in OPBR. In this game, he's pretty much just a crazy like speed unit. So believe it or not, I think he would be a runner, and maybe a blue runner, like, because we need a crazy blue runner. And yeah, just something like Rayleigh though, like where he's a runner but also does super high damage. But yeah, he's a super fast character who just destroys people in the sky, literally. As for his skills, I definitely think he deserves a transformation state similar to Dressrosa's Zoro, where he gets the black hockey state. We've seen his black hockey in OPBR, but not where it's just his normals are infused with it and stuff. So I definitely think that would be great to see. And he also gets increased crit, maybe, just like Dressrosa Zoro. Like, he is Zoro's master, you know. So if he's like a Dressrosa Zoro, but even more broken type unit with green hockey and shit, dude, oh my god, I think Mihawk could be that guy, you know. So yeah, Mihawk definitely a EX candidate in my eyes. And I think the next Mihawk to come out will most likely be an EX character, because we already have a pretty good Bounty Fest version of him. Alright, so we only have 2 more EX candidates left, and this next one is going to be the boy Katakuri. We already have 2 Bounty Fest versions of Katakuri already, so Red Kata and Green Kata are both Bounty Fests. So already we know, like, they can't make another, like, I don't think they can make another Bounty Fest Kata. The next Kata definitely has to be EX Kata, because this man, like, literally his fight with Luffy was insane. His fight, like, he was destroying him for most of the time until Snake Man came out. So Kata's skills are just like endless. He has like such a variety of skills. I definitely think he'll have a transformation where he does go into Mochi state. So in this, he takes off his little mask and he has donuts around him. And when you're in this state, you pretty much just dominate everything. So let me just show you guys the combo I've used in this. You just hit everyone with the mochi everywhere and just go crazy. So yeah, I think this kata would probably be a blue, since we already have red and green, and probably a blue attacker. I can't see this man as anything other than an attacker or a defender. I really can't see him as a runner. And as for skill 2, I think it also has to be super long range, just based on the meta. And it could be, we already have the buzz cut mochi, but it could just be a long range, like fist punch attack. But yeah, I think Kata is a high candidate for EX just because of how crazy he was during EX Luffy fight and just how powerful he is. And just like Paris, if we have Perisparrow Bounty Fest that's this broken, I think Kata deserves EX next. Alright, so my final EX candidate is probably a weird choice, but I think it's going to be EX Zoro. And if y'all have been keeping up with the anime, you know how like powerful this man is with Enma and all that. So it would probably be some sort of Onigashima Zoro, or maybe judging on the way they did EX Luffy, it could just be a legendary Zoro that's like the man who dreams of being the world's strongest man. Something similar to EX Luffy's title, but now it's with the world's strongest man, the Pirate King's right-hand man, you know. So Dressrosa's Zoro is such an excellent unit already, and I always told people like it just feels like he's the perfect unit in like, I don't know, it always felt like he was just so perfect. But I still think they could go even crazier with Zoro, and I would love to see just no transformation needed. He just straight in his Haki state off the get-go. Always got long-range Haki state normals and all that. And a skill, I think his skill 1 will definitely be a skill where it's not the Phoenix anymore. I think it'll be the skill he uses against Kaido in the anime, where he literally chops off the side of Onigashima with Enma. So I think skill 1 will definitely be something similar to that, and it's, you know, just pretty much just insta kill someone if it hits super fast and shit. But I think he would definitely be a green unit to counter Kaido, and he would be a green defender. And why I say that is because you know, he's super tanky. That's all I gotta say. He's super, like, you know, his durability as a character is just super strong. And yeah, I think he'll be a green defender for sure, but with super high damage that has long range normals. So of course we have Dressrosa Zoro's Daisen Sekai in the game already. So I don't think they'll give him Daisen Sekai because that is from Dressrosa. You use that a lot. But I think he'll get Purgatory Rengoku, you know, like that crazy Purgatory thing he does, because he does use that in a lot in Wano. He uses it against Killer, and he also just used it against Kaido. So Purgatory, that could be a skill too, but maybe that's just one of his normal attacks, because if he's EX level, he might just have that. And as for his skill 2, I definitely know this is like a guaranteed skill that they're gonna have in the game, because no skill has it, or no Zoro has it in the game yet. So as for Zoro skill 2, we're gonna see that Ashura Zoro in action. Boom! Just slices someone up with that, and just probably does hella damage, bro. I definitely think Zoro is now EX candidate level with his Enma powers and all that, and what he's doing to Kaido. He literally chopped off that skull, bro, and so boom, hit him with that. Ba 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 ba. Ashura Zoro now Saiyan skill 2. You hit him with the charge. Just pretend it's the dragon skill, you know, like you just charge it up, boom, throw the dragon at them, you know. So skill 1, and he's got the Haki normal, super high damage, blue green defender, and super tanky, of course, because it's Zoro tanking everything. But who I really think would be the 3.5 EX, the most high chance is EX Time Skip BB and EX Shanks, maybe both of them, because it lines up with the movie. They first drop EX Shanks and then they drop the BB. But if it wasn't those two, I think then it's, the game is like changing. Then it's up for grabs. Then it could really be any of these guys. EX Zoro, it could be EX Mihawk, Kuzan, Ace, like all these legendary units. Now that we have EX Luffy in the game, I think it's time to get crazy EX characters. Most of the characters in the leaks, don't expect them to come too soon because they, you know, these leaks they take forever. Some of these gym bays and stuff, they take forever, all that. So don't expect anything crazy. But I'm super excited to see what OPBR has to offer this 3.5 anniversary. Besides just the EX characters, I do hope we get some game modes, some new maps, maybe Dressrosa, or not Dressrosa, Whole Cake Island, a better Skypiea map or something. But I'm excited to see what we got coming to OPBR. Hope you guys are excited as me. Let me know what you think about your predictions for the next EX and all that. And if you guys think maybe I'm close to what you guys were thinking. But if you guys did enjoy the video, definitely leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, join the Discord, all that. And I'll catch you guys in the next live stream or video. Peace.